start recording. We got this. So, yeah, I'm gonna just straightforward first, as always, when I give you some information that's really important. I believe it might cover some of the questions that you guys might have, and then we can just go one by one the questions and just check all the stuff, right? Okay. So yeah, first of all, I would really want to say that thanks for like all the support. Like lately, like the community has been showing a lot of support, like towards all the developers and all the entire team. So really appreciate that. A lot of people just helping us on many different sides, and like on the development, on the design, on the translations, and all the like many different things. So really appreciate that. And also, I would really would love to kind of thank all the mods and all the active OGs and all the people that are active in Discord and Telegram and the Twitter. That's really amazing, because like it's just like really amazing thing to see the community alive, and just it's gonna feels way better than just kind of working with just with the team, and not no one else to communicate, right? So once again, thanks for, a lot for that, and just for tuning in as well for today. So I would love to kind of start with the major, not the major, but the overall information, so that the watering event will be ending in several hours already today. So it's like your last time to water your plants. And also, like, I have received over 15 DMs, people asking to just reschedule and prolong the watering event for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, and so on. And then just kind of blaming me that I'm a really bad guy, that I'm not actually giving them the opportunity for that. So I just want to once again just kind of give you all the information about that. Like, we gave 73.5 hours extra to not to have this situation, right? So it was not like you just miss up 10 minutes in 30 days and you were gone, right? It was like 3 days plus that you could have an error of, and still people just really are blaming the team that I'm not sure why, but yeah, like, so we have received those messages as well, and I want to make sure that first of all, not everyone should be in tier 1. And like right now we're gonna be dropping the final distribution in several hours as well, but like there are a lot of people in tier 1, not only just because it's like the DFL price got really low, and because of that the watering event also got really cheap, and because of that, like, really many people just went for tier 1, and that wasn't planned as well, and everyone thinks they should be in tier 1, or it just like they failed. But like there are tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5s, and like it's not like bad to be there as well, right? So tier 1 was never meant to be for everyone, and we were actually expecting to be even like lower amount, because like it should have been harder, but like it is what it is. But we are not really regretting anything at all, and we believe that we have done an amazing job. We have burned over 21 million DFL, and like many great things done. And I believe I just want to say that, like, for the people who are saying that like prolonging the watering period for 5 more minutes is really the solution, and we should have done that. I'm going to explain it why it's bad. First of all, there are let's say we prolong the watering event for 10 more minutes. There are some people who have 12 or 15 minutes left before they can water, so it's kind of really bad for them. It's not fair for them. If we do for 1 hour, then there are some people who would have gone for tier 1 or tier 2 if there was 2 hours. So basically there is no fair solution to this, and there like that the rules were made because to be basically strictly followed, right? It's not like we're gonna be changing the rules all the time. So yeah, that's the thing I wanted to say. But also, yeah, a lot of members of our community kind of, even though they did not really make to the tier 1 or tier 2s, even like they were really supportive, because like that's your actions, right? So we did not really make anything bad for you. So like, because of your actions, you're kind of placing in the tier that you are. So that's actually I wanted to kind of clarify. And also the after 3 days. So the next question was like, why would you need like the 3 days for like setting up the candy machines? So yeah, for tier 1s we need 4 candy machines. For tier 2 we need 3. For tier 3 and 4 we need 2 and 2. And for tier 5 we need 1 candy machine, and then like we need another candy machine for giveaways and so on. So we should kind of set up all these candy machines. We should make sure it works really well on the game, on the website, so you claim really well. Also, we should kind of make sure that the NFT distribution is working right, that the epic, legendary, common, uncommon, rare ones are well placed. We should make sure that the Magic Eden and everything, other marketplaces, can work on our NFTs. Like, there are a lot of things to do, so like we couldn't really go for that in just several hours. So once we have a final distribution, starting from today, in just several hours, in 3 hours, afterwards we're gonna be starting just really hard work and deliver the NFTs on 21st of March, and you will be able to claim the NFTs. How it's gonna work is that you will be able to click on the claim in the same construction, basically in the same seed garden in the game. And once you can click on the claim, as many seeds you have, like as many unboxings kind of stuff will be, like which NFT you got. And also, if you are using the mobile or the desktop, I mean, like on the, if you're going to the stake watering.defi and that app, you will be also be able to kind of go there and just claim. Because like there were multiple people who asked for that, and like we should have delivered that. So yeah, basically you will be able to go there and just get the NFTs from there. That's the thing. And also the thing is that we will be doing the giveaways. So over this weekend as well as the next week, we're gonna be doing the giveaways with different communities, like different other projects, like the Radium, Serum, like other projects, and we're gonna be having their branded NFTs and like whatever they have chosen, and then we're gonna be giving away. Basically, they and us will be giving away those, and you will be able to get those and use it not just as a decoration, but actually use it in game. That's also about it, and I believe we can just mainly just go and just answer all the questions you guys have. That was just an overall information, I believe. Let's just open the AMA questions, and yeah. First, for the need more info about the unofficial giveaways. So actually, there were people who were asking for an unofficial giveaway channel, because some people just voluntarily they are giving away sometimes DFL, sometimes different things in our community, and they want to have a place to do so. So like the general chat off topic was like not the best place for those. So we created an official giveaways channel where if you are feeling generous, if you want to do something good for community, you can go there and just do a giveaway. But once again, it's not official. It's not sponsored by DeFi and team, or it's like not endorsed or basically anything. It's just like the unofficial giveaways. It's basically whatever the name says. That's what it is. Second, thanks for the good job. Please share more about the use of NFTs and summoning. Thanks. So yeah, I believe you can check the NFT usage on our Medium and the documents that we have. But the summoning, it's not like the summoning. Whenever you will be harvesting your seeds, you will be able to harvest the seed and see what kind of NFT you got from there. So once again, the most of what I want to make sure that you guys understand is that there are no common, rare, or legendary NFTs. Your NFT, let's say you have a fishing rod, right? Your fishing rod might have a common hook, legendary float, rare reel, and let's say like the epic body. So what it means is that like there would be like the cumulative score of your NFT to kind of rank all those NFTs. Like there is like I have a rare fishing rod, you have a rare like somewhat like some one attribute, right? So you might have like all the common ones, you might have all the legendary ones as well, but like it will be the variation. So basically all different attributes determine the game flow for different things. For example, sorry guys. So if you have a kind of, let's say, legendary body in your fishing rod, it means that you have more energy and you can play the fishing game for more times, and it will be restored faster than let's say, for example, the people who have like the rare body. Or if you have like the hook, which is like the golden one, it means that maybe it's legendary, and it means that you will be earning more by playing the fishing game than other ones who have like, let's say, common hook. So different attributes determine different kind of outcomes. So it's not like you might have like so there are like multiple different variations how you can determine the fishing rod or any NFT is good or not. It depends on you. So let's say if you're really an active player who loves to play a lot during the day, then you would really want to get the body to be the really rare one. If you are a player who really is really bad at the mini games and he needs some kind of help in the game, it will be really good for you if you get the legendary reel, because the reel will be helping you to get the better and the easier gameplay. So basically there are different things that you should think of. So it's not like I got the legendary one. If you get a single legendary attribute as well, that's already amazing. So that's something to keep in mind. For example, I have 10 guns that mean I can play 10 times in same wallet, right, without waiting the delay. So yeah, basically, so right now the games and playing the game is like the cooldowns. How it works is that whenever you play the game, then you have to wait for like 15 minutes or 5 minutes or so on. From now on, like from the end of this March and the start of the April, the single NFT will have its own energy. So let's say if you have 10 different guns, whenever you use your one NFT, let's say a gun, right? And let's say it has 3 energy. You can play 3 times with that. And whenever it goes to 0, then it will have you will need to wait some time to wait for that energy to restore. But meanwhile, you can use the second gun or third or fourth. So basically, if you have 10 guns, I believe you will be able to at least on average play for 40 times in consecutive before you will have to wait before it can restores the energy, right? So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Would like team to share more about renting the NFT to earn passive income. I recall Sir Irvin sharing about some pets on that. Could other NFTs earn passive income in some? So yeah, it's like pets like the dogs and the cats, they're somewhat the passive income because you can make them go on the adventure, and if they bring, they might bring you some DFL or gold or something like that, maybe even a blueprint which you can use it for later for the crafting. So basically, it's gonna be somewhat the passive income, but also the renting is a different thing. So for example, you have 50 NFTs, but you don't have really much time to use 50 NFTs efficiently. What you can do is that we are building actually the platform for that already, where you'll be able to place your NFTs for a rent. Let's say I'm renting my common NFT for fishing for $1 per day, and someone who doesn't really have much money to kind of get the NFT himself or herself can come and just rent from you and just kind of pay you $1 per day and then just use the NFT. So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. But that's in development. I believe it will be in testing already in the April. And also, yeah, one more thing I want to kind of say is that the April will be the month where the play to earn is in the beta. So it's for now, like whenever the play to earn starts, the game will enter the public beta testing phase 2, which means that we're gonna be making sure that the numbers of the rewards and the crafting and the repairs and everything makes sense, because like it's really impossible to create the perfect numbers that don't really need to be rebalanced afterwards, right? So during this month, we're gonna be you basically will be the Generation 0 NFT holders will be the beta testers of phase 2, but you will be also earning the gold, so it will be like the real cryptocurrency that you can trade, and you can just swap that to USDC or Solana or DFL or whatever you want. But also the thing is that you will be testing the game, so that's why you have Generation 0 NFT, and that's why the crafting is not introduced since the beginning. And once we can rebalance all the things, then the crafting starts, and then like Generation 1s, 2s, and 3s, and then basically everything will be starting. So yeah, that's also I wanted to add about that as well. How many legendary NFTs will be? So yeah, total supply and all the the exact number will be announced after the watering and everything is closed, as we know like the exact number of how many NFTs there will be, because yet it should be determined how many people place in different tiers. Previously, Tulip shared a tip on Twitter. Will there be integration with the other projects? Yeah, actually, so we have Tulip, Orca, and I believe Saber as well, technically ready to be implemented in the DeFi land. So we have written all the code for that. But like the game development side resource is kind of struggling for now, as all the game developers are fully focusing on display to earn mechanics, as well as like there are like many different tasks. And I believe once they have somewhat easier times, somewhat like less stress and like less deadlines. I believe we're gonna be going for those integrations afterwards, but we do have those technically ready. Also, why wasn't my village included in the community contest winners? Yeah, I believe, as I said, like, I really like the village, but the entire team was voting. My voice power was just the same as like any of other team members, and overall rating just went that way. But we had like 42 different village shortlists all from all the submissions, and it was super hard to narrow down. Like, just trust me, it was like one of the hardest things that our team has ever faced. Is there any way to reset the farm to default layouts of the buildings? So for now, no. But if you DM to DFL Annie or DFL Reiner, they might help on that manually, because like there is no button for that for now. But yeah, you can just kind of DM them, and I believe they can help you with that. How many types of NFTs are there, and how soon will the rental secondary marketplace be out? So yes, secondary marketplace will be out. Like let's say the Magic Eden, I believe, will be out at the same day as the NFTs are out. But how many types of NFTs are there? So yeah, NFT types are 7. So fishing rod, hunting gun, harvesters, and then you have 4 different NFTs. I mean like 5 different animals: cats, dogs, cows, chicken, and ducks. And those, like all these NFTs, have like different kind of attributes, which are like each attribute includes from 30 or 40 different parts. Like variations. So yeah, there will be like 1 billion plus variations possible. But yeah, for now I believe it will be like some like 20,000. When can I show my Luna NFTs on DFL? So yeah, I believe once we will be going cross chain, you will be able to do that for sure. Excited for the NFT harvest and play to earn launch. Could you go into crafting tables? When it will be released, criteria for drops, potential number to be distributed overall, how would players know who has one or where to pick the best fees for crafting, how the breeding works, and so on. Yeah, appreciate the question. So so it's not the crafting table, it's crafting building. Maybe it's called crafting table in English, but I'm not sure. So the crafting building is how they're gonna work is that you have the construction, and if you want to craft something, you should go to this construction, and once you go to this construction, you can just go and just combine different resources and NFTs to kind of craft a new one, let's say. So the criteria, like the approximate number and everything, will be kind of coming afterwards, because like it depends on many different things, like what's the daily active user number, like what's the NFT kind of outcome, like what gonna be, like many different, like also like the market situation and the sentiment and everything. So we're gonna be giving all those information. And yeah, who will be dropped, who, like everything will be also out. But how it's gonna work is that whenever you click on the like the explore or crafting or whatever, you're gonna be seeing the UI where it says like you will be able to sort with the fees that you want to pay, like to sort with the time left that you will have to wait to craft, and so on. So basically, you will be having multiple different filters to check to choose your desired crafting building. And also breeding will be working somewhat the same way. So it will be like the crafting. So crafting, I believe, will be combining breeding in itself as well. So like let's say you bring your pets in there, and they just not combine but breed the new one from those. Are cats and dogs the same as cows, pigs, chicken, ducks in terms of use? No. So cats and dogs, as I said, are used to go. So you make them go on an adventure, and they just go and they bring you back the DFL or gold or some stuff. And the longer period of time you let them go, the higher chance you have to get the higher reward, as well as like the more rare ones you have, like the better chance you have to kind of get the better reward as well. But for the cows, chicken, and ducks, the way it works is that you have a love meter. It's like it's just like the progress bar that you see, and the better care you take of your animals, like the cows, chicken, and ducks, this kind of grows more and more. So you should feed them like daily. And when you feed them, they just kind of, this bar grows and grows and grows. And whenever you think it's good time, you can get the resources from them. So for example, milk or just chicken, eggs and stuff like that. And whenever you do that, they lose the energy as well as they lose the health points as well. And yeah, that's how it works. And let's say if the health point is really at the low points, then they're gonna be giving you less resources. And if you want to get the health points back up, then you should take them to the vet and just cure them and so on. So basically, it will be somewhat like the same mechanics as a repair, as for the fishing rods or stuff like that. When P2E goes online, can you only play for a while at the beginning because of energy limit? So it depends like how many NFTs and what kind of NFTs you have. So let's say if you have maxed out legendary body of the fishing rod, I believe you'll be able to play for 25 times. So that's the thing. Please, does P2E game require any quality of role before someone contest? Please, does P2E games required any quality or role before someone contest? I'm not sure what you mean, but for play to earn games, you will just need the NFT to just get some rewards. But also for the free players, you will be able to play the game the same way as well. When Harvester minigame, with the play to earn update, there will already be the Harvester minigame. Are you going to make an advertising campaign for DFL, and when are the next listing on the platforms, for example, the Binance? So yeah, we're gonna be going for some kind of Facebook as well as like the Instagram, not the Twitter, but like the Google as well. Kind of not the ads, somewhat like the promotions, but like nothing like too huge, or like we won't be spending $500,000 on that. And about the Binance listings, so for example, it's not like you can do it like just go and tell the Binance, hey, list it, and they will be listing you. It's somewhat really complicated process. So either you should give them really good amount of your token to them basically, or you should have a really huge volume, and like you should be up really at top 200, top 150 different currencies with the market cap to just get listed, because like it's not really interesting for them otherwise. So yeah, the time only will tell. Is there a special gift for top players? If yes, can top players pick the one they want in order? Thanks. So yeah, like the top players won't be able to pick, but for top players, we're gonna be dropping NFTs, and like if you didn't really get NFT, then you will be getting some DFL, and I believe it will be somewhat like top 150 to top 200. But like it will be not NFT for everyone. I believe NFT will be something like 50-ish. With attributes coming in this summer and crafting coming before attributes, how will crafting work with attributes through the generations? They continue to be the same. Also, how will so yeah, there are two types of. It's like I believe everyone kind of misunderstands these two different topics. The one is crafting. So crafting means creating a new one. So let's say if I have a fishing rod and also I get the blueprint of a new fishing rod and also I got some resources, then I can get all those things to the crafter, and they will be crafting a new NFT, and also I will be getting the one I had back, and then also I'll be getting another one as well. That's crafting. And there's upgrading. So upgrading is a kind of different thing. So let's say I want to improve the stat of my existing NFT, and I upgrade those. That's a different thing. So upgrading will be working since the beginning, and the crafting will be introduced in the I believe early May or late April. It just kind of depends. And the crafting cost and everything will be kind of giving the numbers. But as I said, like the April will be somewhat more like just kind of testing. So we're gonna be just testing some different numbers, and I believe we're gonna be then just delivering that. But I believe it will be just really not broken at all, because like we have thought a kind of really good amount of time with a lot of our advisors on those numbers. I hope it won't need to be rebalanced, but I believe if it needs, we're gonna be just really easily doing that. What is partner generation zero NFTs? How it will differ from usual generation zero NFTs? So basically, it will be the same as usual generation zero NFTs. They just will have somewhat different look. let's say the Radium NFT will have like their logo and their brand colors on their NFT, and that's it. But like it's not like any different. It's used to basically it's minted the same way as other NFTs are minted as well. An idea what the team prize will be for the season. So yeah, team prize was already announced. Like if you have checked, the 400,000 DFL will be split among the winners for the watering event, and for the stacking event we're gonna be announcing as well. And yeah, I believe this will be announced over the weekend or maybe after the NFT launch. When is the next experience set? I believe so. This season will be ending 31st, I believe, or like 2nd of April. But let's say, what happens with the seeds left on the secondary marketplace after today? Is there any incentive to buy it now? So yeah, for the seeds that are on the secondary marketplaces, you will be able to kind of get just basically exchange one seed NFT to one common NFT. But the common NFT means that you will be having all the attributes commons. So like every single attribute that you have will be common ones. So yeah, for 2 months you'll be able to do that. But after the 2 months is gone in the summer, then you will be basically the NFT generation to NFT. I mean, like seed NFTs will be useless. Basically, just a PFP, I guess. How to determine who is an OG? Just if you think you're an OG, just let's chat about that in general chat. And if OGs and the mods and we agree on that, you will be getting OG as well. Will there be auto compounding for farm board LPs in the future, or is that dependent on the upon Radium? So I believe it won't be, because auto compounding is somewhat bad at the beginning for the project. So if there is not really a huge trading volume, what auto compounding does is that every time, at least per 1 day, it sells half of your rewards of DFL into USDC and then kind of compounds back, right? And because of that, you have like the constant dumping pressure. It keeps the price coming down and down. If you have a really good trading volume, then it's nothing at all. But like if you don't really have much volume, something like 1 million per day at least, I believe that's like it's really bad for the project price. Appreciate your questions as well, sir. Thanks for coming in. I see that in CoinGecko there are over 50 new pairs with DFL and Jupiter. Either a preview or what's to come. No, because I'm not sure what it means. Because so the thing is that I believe so I haven't checked that on myself, but I believe on the CoinGecko what it means is that you can basically swap from any coin to any coin on the Jupiter, right? Because there are several roads. So we have not set up any new roads. I believe it just shows that you can just swap from this coin to another to DFL or vice versa on Jupiter. Well, I believe that should be it. Reward for top 100 at the end of the season. Yep. One snapshot of XP. So we're gonna be announcing this snapshot. I believe it might be somewhere like in 10 days or 12 days, but like something like that. I hope it will be top 200. So yeah, I wish I could give every single one of you the reward, but yeah, that's not how it's gonna work, right? If everyone gets the free money, then this money becomes free as well, and the value goes to zero. So we have to balance that. But we're gonna be trying to find the exact number. But I believe, yeah, I can't really give like, but at least we want to do 150. It kind of depends on many different things like the price, the kind of current distribution, and everything. Will closed beta leaderboard rewards be better than current beta rewards? No, because so it depends. So like for example, if you were the closed beta tester who was, let's say, who had achieved all the achievements and was on the number 1 place, you might get better reward than someone from the public testing leaderboard on the 4th place. But like it's not like you should for sure get the better reward. It depends on like what was your activity and like why should you get the rewards. Where can I listen to AMA? Here, sir. I'm guessing that cat collaboration project is Larvix. Nope. I guess you're guessing wrong. Get ready to unbox my friendly farmers. Imagine that you get the doggy from the unboxing. One Snapchat of XP. I need a vacation on grading. Maybe 31st. Yeah, who knows? So reminder from when will be possible claim? From 21st of March, 6:30 p.m. UTC time. I hope you and the team are doing well. I appreciate that. I know the village contest just ended, but do you have any idea when can we expect another one? I'm already upgrading my village to win some DFL, so I can do some more giveaways. That's amazing, sir. I believe every single month we're gonna be having something huge. Basically, like this giveaway was big one because like we have given away like huge amount of DFL. So I believe every single month we're gonna be doing something like this with the prize pool like this. It might be the land contest. It might be somewhat like the art contest, or maybe who kind of gets the biggest score on using the NFTs. So like we're gonna be deciding that, but I believe the next contest will be somewhat like two weeks, something like that. So how is it assigned rarity? There will be soul rarity. So yeah, there will be rankings. So I believe there will be two different rankings. The one ranking will be like by the rarity. Let's say like if you have a golden hook, and like if there are only 7 golden hooks, it means like you have 1 of 7th, and like so on, and it will be multiplied on each other, and like whatever score you get, you're gonna be ranking by that. That's the one way. And another way is like by the utility points. For example, if you have a legendary hook that has 75 points on it, we're gonna be calculating by those kind of attribute points scores, and gonna get the average number that your NFT has, and kind of rank by those. So I believe there will be 2 different ranking systems. So it basically depends on like what you want to rank with. So if you want to rank with in-game utility, there will be a different one. If you want to just rank like just the art, there will be a different one. Oh yeah, and the Bernie said, take care and have a nice weekend. You too, sir. Like, take care as well. Don't drink too much. Chill and enjoy, and have a nice weekend. Sorry for missing that. Will the 4 shiny light emitting flowers go away after NFTs are redeemed? After watering them, they'll have bonded emotionally with them. So the way I believe how it's going to work, for simplicity on our side as well as for your sake, whatever the NFT you will leave as showing on your land. For example, right now you can just showcase only one NFT, right? One seeds, one plant. Whatever is left after the watering event is done, you will be getting that item in inventory, and you will be able to showcase that on your land for the rest of your life. So let's say if you have 10 plants, you won't be able to have 10 different plants in your inventory, but you will be getting one item in your inventory system with the one that you are showcasing right now. So yeah, just kind of decide which one you like the most, the color wise, and you will be getting the one in inventory after several days. Not really a question, but I would like you guys to prioritize the development of the mobile version instead of the desktop one. So actually the kind of really interesting thing is that developing on the mobile and the desktop is somewhat the same. Indeed, it's kind of different because like there are different kind of functions and like calls, and like everything kind of differs, infrastructure and everything, but the core is somewhat the same. The kind of web is kind of somewhat different as well, because we're using WebGL, and all the calls and kind of everything is kind of different here as well. So I believe like the main part will be the same, and for sure we're gonna be prioritizing the mobile first over the desktop, but it will be somewhat kind of working in the parallel, because the reason actually why we chose Unity and not we didn't went for something like the web somewhat like SDKs or frameworks to build the game just for web. It was just to scale it way faster. So because of using the Unity, it will be like easier for us to just go out there and have a kind of great thing out there. Yep. What we have. But also, if you have you can just kind of come back after 2 weeks and just harvest from that computer as well. Will this all be documented somewhere? Yeah, for sure. Like, we're gonna be giving like all the explanation of all the formulas, all the distribution of all the crafting details, repair details, upgrade details, reward details. Like, we have like at least 20-30 pages for that. It's really hard to kind of write down really structured way, but it will be, and we're gonna be dropping those on the docs as well as on the Medium article. So you guys also will be able to we will be able to creating the file and the wiki as well, and kind of giving all the information that the first comer on the platform will need, like which NFT to get, where to get, why to get, like what to look at, like what attribute kind of gives you what the legendary or kind of rare ones have advantage over the common ones, like so on and so on. When would renting NFT start? I believe. So yeah, as I said, it's kind of hard one, but I believe somewhat like so marketplace will be first, and then the NFT renting. So the play to earn should start. So NFT renting will be somewhat tested in the second half of April, and then will be implemented. So it depends. Also, do we need to pay upfront, or will? So I believe there will be two options. The one will be like, let's say I pay $1 per day, or like 10 cents per hour, or there might be something like whatever you earn with using this NFT that I can rent you. You will set the percentage of the split of the revenue that you want to get. Let's say I give you this NFT, but you give me 20% back, whatever you use. But the good thing is that if you're a renter, let's say who rents the NFT, let's say I got the NFT from someone else and I'm using that, you won't have to basically use it for repair. So you were just getting the pure profit. So I believe that will be a good thing as well. You can play in how much gun you have. If you have 5, I can play this before other gun cooldown. Yep. You're saying that owners of Generation 0 NFTs will be better testers for version 2 and will be earning gold, but will be also earning DFL too? Yes, but DFL will be somewhat like crystals, right? So DFL in DeFi and game is somewhat like crystals, like the really rare currency that is like used for different things. So it will be like, it's not like you, so mainly you will be earning gold, but if you get lucky enough, you might get some DFL as well. So that's how it's going to work. For example, for boosting your, let's say, the energy restoration time, you will need the DFL. Let's say if you want to upgrade your an NFT attribute to the level 10, you will need 100 DFL for that as well, plus the gold. It's like, it will have like several different utilities. So it will be like somewhat like diamonds kind of stuff. But yeah, you will be able to earn those as well if you get lucky. Maybe you can name crafting building table as the garage. Maybe, but it will be like somewhat like, it will have like an NPC in it. So it will be somewhat like more crafting enchantment building. Garage is somewhat like different. Please update the document at docs.defi and that app gameplay play to earn land with the latest changes. Yeah, we'll be going through that. So the team, to be honest, like team is working at least 15 hours per day during the weekends as well. So whenever we have somewhat easier times, we're gonna be going for like tasks like that, just kind of updating the docs and just kind of giving some easier run for ourselves. But yeah, for sure, I agree that we should do that. With Generation 0, is it time to have holder verified channels in Discord? Yes, that there will be. So there will be channel, like if you are a fisher, there will be fishing channel. If you are a like the hunting gun owner, you're gonna be having the channel for that as well. So there will be different profession channels. If you're a farmer, if you have animals, you're gonna be having animal channel as well. Can you add the sort of the contact book in the game where you can add other players, other farmers, and with them with just a click? So yeah, we have we have that in our backlog for almost like 3 months already, like that and the favorite your currency feature. Like you're just gonna click on the star on the player or on the cryptocurrency, and like it just gonna shows you first in the market building, in the price feed, and in the visit your friends as well. But like yeah, it just kind of keeps being delayed and delayed over time because like the play to earn is coming, like the NFT claiming is coming, and like those stuff. But I believe it to be as we're scaling the team, we just got the 8th game developer, and I believe like the more we got, the easier it will be to implement some features like that. But it's on our list, don't you worry. Can you get a pop-up notification for the messages in the game? Yeah, that's actually the good one as well. I believe we had. So I'm not really sure, but I remember that we were testing that. I believe there was something went wrong with that because of the fetches from the blockchain. But yeah, I believe we're gonna be going back to that as well. Top 150 to 100 NFTs reward for private testing on public testing. No, not the NFT rewards. So top 150 for public testing will be getting something. So like not NFTs only. Like let's say top 50 will get NFTs, and other ones you will get somewhat DFL. But also the private testing will get something as well. So we're gonna be giving these numbers. Now I need to leave the Zoom meeting. I would glad if anyone reply the message with the admin's answer. Yeah, please someone reply to this guy at war. Not this guy. The Mr. White is like really old generation OG member, not the generation 0 member. I'm like generation 0 and the OG is somewhat the same, right? So I can call OGs the generation 0 members. When P2E launched, minigames will be much more difficult. I believe no. But if you want to get the really high score, then yes. DeFi Land got 1 million NFTs, should only have DeFi Land. Let me read this again. DeFi Land got 1 million NFTs, should only have DeFi Land. I'm not sure what you mean. But I'm gonna just read once again. DeFi Land got 1 million NFT, should only have DeFi Land. I'm not sure, but if you can just kind of rephrase that, I would love to answer the question, sir. What did Irvin say about the XP reset? Yep. What's the tokenomics for gold? So for the gold, like there will be only initial supply will be just for liquidity pool. So we set up the liquidity pool. Other than that, there will be no initial supply. It won't be sold to anyone. It won't be sold for anyone at all, basically. And you will be able to kind of earn that just by playing the game. So also you will be able to spend that just by playing the game as well. So I believe that's kind of really interesting. Though it's like kind of like totally different from DFL. So let's see how it does. Is Cat Collab product Aurori? No. But we are kind of good friends with Aurori as well. So we're gonna be kind of doing something with them as well. Aurori, Grape, or Famous Fox. To be honest, none of those are the cat on this picture is none of those. So so you mean the announcement cat, right? So yeah, this cat on this background is none of them. Where was I? I got lost. Yep. What kind of I need a user guide? Where do I find? So we're gonna be kind of shooting another user guide as well. But there are some on the YouTube. There are some written on the Medium articles. But yeah, we're gonna be giving some better ones as well. What kind of ROI could you expect from NFTs and what from P2E? Thanks, sirs. So it's kind of really hard to say. As I said, the gold will be depending on the gold price, on the overall your NFT that you get, the DFL supply, like and different stuff. So yeah, we will see. How do you plan on getting adopters to see DeFi as a place to always come back daily? Also, the mobile version will be awesome. So yeah, I believe like mobile will be whenever we have the mobile and whenever we have our own wallet as well, and the all the infrastructure. I believe that's when the really great adoption will start. So for DeFi land, so everything, guys, not really many people understand that, but in DeFi land, not only just we have built the first game in DeFi on Solana, actually gamifying DeFi and everything, but also we have built in-house without any help or any open source or anything. We have built the staking website. We have built the watering thing that no one has done before, like just kind of, and I'm seeing a thing on Solana. We have built we're using the different 14 candy machines. We're building the NFT marketplace ourselves. We're building an NFT rental system ourselves. We're gonna be building our mobile wallet, and now we're gonna be building so we have like our own LP staking also already built, and we're gonna be building all this stuff on ourselves, and we have just been doing that on daily basis. And people don't really understand, but like it takes a lot of time and expertise and resources to just deliver all those stuff with this smoothness. And like the team knowledge that we got like gathered in here, and kind of all this stuff that we have been doing, everything in house without any external help. So we're not really hiring any development studios or anything, right? People don't really see that. People see that like other projects, but like for DeFi land, it's really unique. So as the more time goes, you're gonna be seeing more and more products coming just from DeFi land, and like we guys are really early, like I believe, because like there are so many amazing things to build and deliver. So yep, that's just I want to say about that. Do you think you can do a mobile beta too? We're gonna be doing mobile beta indeed, but like not in April, because like it's not ready yet. It's in the research stage. Are you going to run the promotion and create hype to get in more players and expand? For sure. Hey, can you check the DeFi menu link? Yep. Will there be the possible ways of partnering, collaborating with Stepan? Yes. It will be. I would better hurry. When will the snapshot of Tohan be taken? Do you know? So yeah, it will be somewhere like at least somewhere like in 10, 12, 13 days. I hope future of DeFi land make money is my work project. Oh yeah, I believe if you have good amount of NFTs, and if you are a good kind of strategizer to kind of lend, play, and do all different activities, it can be your work as well. Will there be more uses for token whales? So somewhat like if you can kind of just tell me what you mean. I believe staking is somewhat that, the governance will be also that, but like I'm not sure if there's something else that I would just kind of comes to my mind instantly. Of course, I know the App Store make it easy to pre-release games. I suppose the APK file would be straightforward to beta too. Yeah. So, but yeah, we will need some time for that. Will there be a manager score scheme like in Axie? I believe later, yes, but like for this moment, no. And also, like it's really cheap in DeFi land to kind of get it started in the renting and everything. So I believe it won't really need much to basically just get that. I'll help you translate. How gives us the mandatory quest every AMA. Is there a million NFT in DeFi land? Other projects top out at 10,000 NFTs. So is DeFi land the first to have more NFTs? Yes, probably, I guess. As crafting will be there, as people will be creating new NFTs, and as new players will be coming, it can potentially get the million NFTs at some point. Is this Rahab bot or guys? Don't click. I believe it's a scam, right? It's a scam, guys, right? Just to confirm. I'm gonna delete the message anyways. I'm not sure if it's scam or not, but I'm gonna just delete for security reasons. I guess. Oh yeah. Uh, Congrats on the milestones. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. How can I see the full leaderboard? Yeah, we're gonna bring those as well. Like there will be pages, and you will be able to kind of switch the pages and kind of see the leaderboard leaders. Just scroll through the pages. I have nearly earned all my trophies. Will we have more available in Q2? Yes. Can you include the competition like scoring the minimum and yet complete the stage instead of just shooting the crowds? That's really interesting achievement. Maybe that's really funny and good one. How to be a top earner in DeFi? And for now, if you want to be the top earner, just go and just play mini games, get in the high leaderboard, go and just have a good what it's called like contribution in team challenges, and just listen to the farmer souls to get some good rewards, and that's how you get some DFL. I thought private testing only got chicken and harvester. So yeah, chicken and harvester is somewhat different. So we're gonna be diving into that as well. But like the harvester that you got is not generation zero harvester. That's a different thing. So it will have like something different utility, and the chicken also is just different chicken than the generation zero chicken. So it will be like less utility because we have airdropped that to many people. So it's not generation zero NFT. You just get the one-time price for that. So it will just drop some DFL and gold for the owners. When are we getting the incentives for top 100? I believe I've answered this question for multiple times. I just played. It seems so smooth and interesting. Hey, thanks a lot and welcome to DeFi land, sir. Don't know what we'll get will be announced. I assure sometime soon. Oh, it wasn't a scam. Oh, really? It was like, but the name was like the white. It was saying to play the game, and there was a hyperlink. So like, just kinda seemed super sus. How far do you think our project can go? I believe it can go really high, and we, as long as we're delivering, and I believe we won't be stopping to deliver anytime soon. We're gonna be dropping in more and more news, more and more use cases, more and more projects. So products and features, and I believe that's going to be getting our project really far. Looking at Solana Steppen projects exploded when Binance team list. Do you think the FL could explode with similar conditions? Yeah, so basically, I'm not sure what the deal was with the Binance, with the Steppen, but the thing with Steppen was that I believe Binance has taken a really good amount of their tokens from the team. And the deal is like always should favor the Binance team, right? So we had a talk with Binance team as well previously, but they gave us the offer that we don't really like. Like they were asking for a really big amount of tokens. So we knew that if we agreed with them, it would just help the token blow up and the game blow up as well. But like they will be making a lot of money, and the team also will be making a lot of money, but community, I believe, won't be making much money because it was somewhat the not really great favorable offer, so we didn't really go with them. But it doesn't really mean that we won't be going with them again with different conditions later. But I'm not sure what they did with Steppen. I'm not sure what the terms or the negotiation were there. But I believe there was not just like the Steppen is cool project, let's list them. It was like, hey guys, you just give us this much, this kind of allocation, and you get there. I think, generative NFTs will make generation 1, 2, 3. Yes. I think that's what will get. He mentioned the egg and harvester. We already have visuals from them. Yes. Can you disclose what to use for your randomizer? I can decide on my future pets' names. Oh, you mean the randomizer for the AMA giveaway? I just go to the recently I've been using just the Python random, but like you can just mainly I just go with the Google and say the random picker and just get the first link or second link and just kind of drop the names in there. One last time for sure. What's the difference between watering? Yeah, there is no difference. If you're tier 1, you're getting the same rewards as the other different tier 1s as well. Not the same rewards, but the same chance to get the same rewards. Then there is no higher chance to get the legendary NFT or anything like that. Any plans to burn DFL in game? Yes. Yeah, crafting, upgrading, and different stuff also. Not everything gets burned, but also it gets back to the treasury, and some of them gets burned, and some of them we determine like what we should do. We might redistribute it to the stakers or in-game rewards or grants or so on. And when the governance is in, you will be voting for that as well. Is consistency rewarded in watering rather than just getting to 4,200 and stopping? Well, to get to 4,200, you should really be consistent. So I believe that's already it. Sounds very similar to DeFi. What concept you mean, sir? Will we be able to sell gold in the market once P2E comes out? Yes. If that's a good project, then why not? When P2E comes out in somewhat like 12 days, 2 weeks. The Gen data leading to Gen 1s or whatever. Well, that's like not like just DeFi keynotes. We had that concept since the beginning when we started in the June and May, but it's just the basic concept of the breeding, right? So it's just not it's just it's not like we have invented that or DeFi keynotes has invented that. It's just like how the generations work in the real life too as well, right? I like them as well. So like, whoever, to be honest, like I don't really kind of compete with anyone. Like whoever is kind of great builder, I appreciate all of them, and like I always support their building process. So if you're a builder and you're building some stuff, I just really love that. It doesn't really matter if it's something like DeFi. Then it sounds like different from DeFi. And is it the DeFi project? If you're building, you're a great person. When's taking airdrop reveal? Not soon, sir. When will generation the NFT owners be valued for life? Meaning reward for their early investors. You can craft as many times as you wish. Plus, you get the chance to craft new NFTs all the time. So I believe yes. It means yes. Let's hope so. Because different generation 0 kingdoms are worse at times. So yeah, it's gonna. Maybe different concept, but maybe yes. Will the XP gained with Generation 0 and Generation 1s be different? Not really. So somewhat not just the XP, but it will be some different things that will differ those generations. Who on their staked that 40 million DFL the other day? Does anyone know? I believe it was the same guy who got the price going up and down. Will I be able to copy other farmers' lands? Not really sure if just click on the copy, but you can just look at them and you copy yourself. When first cross chains are, so we have actually talked with Avalanche, Near, Polygon, also with what it's called, Terraform Labs. So we're actually at the decision-making process. Where should we go next? To be honest, all of them liked our project a lot. So everyone wants us to be there. So we're going to see. Luna or bust. Staking API can save 300% plus up. uh, it depends on how many staker there will be. Yeah, Terraform Labs sounds good. Actually, I really liked all the people out there who we spoken to. Like, everyone seems super passionate and super professional. So we're gonna see. Like, it depends on their supports and like what they can do and what makes sense for you guys as well. Why not lock staking benefits by 90% for a year? So imagine that like all of the half of the, or even more, let's say 75% of the security supply gets locked, and then we have to give everyone 90%. So that's kind of risky. So we prefer the dynamic rewards. Can you increase the rewards for staking just a bit, just a little bit? Maybe for the future. 134 people are listening. Isn't it not a record? Actually, not. We had the record of 380, I believe, when we were launching the token. So yeah, I believe that was the record by that time. I believe we have reached the bottom, right? So yeah, will we be able to pay in DFL in the game in a NFT marketplace? We could choose both if we pay in so I believe like if you pay with DFL, I believe you will be getting somewhat like discount. So I believe that's how it's gonna work. So for example, there will be no fee of the platform if you use DFL. So I believe that's how it's gonna work. Is there in P2E something that raises staking APY? I believe later, once we have like the NFT marketplace and everything, and the renting and everything, play to earn DFL income will be compensating the pool of the staking rewards. I just wonder, does Sam FTX have seen your face? Actually, yes. So we are really close with FTX team, and people know us in FTX team. And also Sam has seen his face in our game as well. So Sam has seen the Sam statue in our game. So he's aware of DeFi and everything. So yeah, he's a good guy. 19K is the total amount of generated NFTs, right? So I'm not sure. So we're gonna be having to check. We have to check the final distribution in soon, basically in 2 hours, and then we're gonna then tell you when big marketing push. Well, we're gonna be starting that with generation zero NFTs. FTA bought the Miami Arena. DeFi will buy a ranch somewhere in the world, maybe. Can I visit your land? I think I left my favorite spoon at your shooting range. Maybe. Feel free to visit us, sir. Will you do my sculpture in the game? Sculpture. Well, if you deserve, yes. Are we going to have things like Facebook ads? Sorry if it has been asked before. Yeah, we're gonna be running. So we're gonna be. So we have already done that as well previously 3 times. The Facebook ads for different kind of regions. I believe we're gonna be going for that on Instagram as well in coming days. Secondary market for NFTs will be for DFL or Sol. Yes, since at the start I believe that will be Sol, but afterwards will be DFL. We need Rah and Brooklyn sculpture. Yeah, maybe we need some OG and the mod sculptures. It will be possible to create your own models and put them on the farm. Maybe. Who is ranked highest on your team with XP? My guess it's Willie. No, actually it's me. We need a shoe sculpture next to the lake. Shoe as a honor of the shoes. I believe there were caught like millions of the shoes since the start of the fishing. Guys, should we go with the giveaway? Can NFT generation based gas fee be charged? Which further incentivize the support of the platform? Can NFT generation based gas fee be charged? Not sure about that. For the XP now is no cap for each day. This make people who have time always win. Yeah, with the energy system, it will be somewhat like different to grind. Yeah, there will be score and everything. Yep. What's the most recent update regarding the hidden island space in our farms? Yeah, that's actually the multi-chain, and we're actually deciding where to go and when to do that. Let me win this time. I already haven't won in a month now. I'm looking out for the marketing position open at DFL. Well, feel free to send out the resume to me and Willie, and we're gonna be checking that. So we don't have the position open right now, but if you're really when we have a time and if you're a really good fit for us, we're gonna be going for that. Okay, let's just go to the giveaway. Let me prepare some stuff, okay? So I was actually standing and I just got the chair, so it's after 1 hour of the standing, it kind of feels better. It kind of feels great to sit down. Why you predicted like 400 million DFL staked? Well, I thought that some big players would stake, but they prefer holding. I see. Not sure why. Maybe they just lost their wallets or whatever, but like they just hold the Ukraine. Did you already donate to the Ukraine? Yes. I believe it was like 20K in total. Hey, best community, I mean, man, that's amazing. Okay, let's just go with the giveaway, right? I'm gonna be closing the channel as always. Sorry to the people who were typing some stuff. The life is hard sometimes. And let's just... I kind of feel that we shouldn't go with just the React, right? Let's do some quiz.